Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. We continue playing Rogue Trader and 28 Fellowship. Oh yeah, we're stinky now. Yeah. I would like to choose the Biomancy. Oh. And combat immediately suffers damage. Molten Beam doubles the damage of your night all creatures in 12. So I'm out. Reduce the armor by 14 in the end of the combat. If the enemy's armor falls to 0, grants the warp burning effect. Deals 11 damage to the target at the end of the turn with 10% armor penetration. The target creature must pass agility resistance S with minus 10 penalty to stop burning. Interesting. Or until the end of combat, all burning effect will deal 14 more damage. Every burning creature in combat immediately suffers damage. I would like to take something else, but Molten Beam 12 cell. Yep, we're taking that one. You meanwhile, Wildfire Archmilton. Next attack this turn will cost 0 AP and will not count toward the attack limit per turn. The cost of this ability reduces minus 1 AP for every first attack of Versality. Okay, kick. Makes a melee attack with a kick, dealing 6 damage instead of a weapon damage. This attack does not count toward the attack limit per turn and counts a single melee attack for the purpose of Versality. This attack cannot be parried and will push the target. That's a good one. But Wildfire. Yep. Additional shot. Pff, always. Creates a circle with 2 seal radius. Every creature that in it enters it or begins the turn in the circle suffer 18 damage. The circle remains for rounds until the navigator creates it again. That's a good one. Glimpse of Fate. Attack gains 35 increase hit chance of the next attack. Dodge. Okay. Notch of purpose. The navigator's designates a square. The enemy closer to the square middle. Oh yeah. Reveal light. Okay. 24 to the willpower and toughness. Oh my god. Walking nightmare. Penalty. The enemy become cursed and deal then the cursed. All incoming warp damage increased by 24 and all other type of incoming damage by 12. That's a good one. In the area of effect, must pass willpower resistance or immediately move out of the zone. No. This zone is good one. All creatures within the area of effect within 16 cell radius, circle of a 2 cell radius. I guess reveal the light. But do we need one? She's such a good circle. Like the close. Yeah, it's like a grenade. Something like that. You know, reveal the light if we will meet boss and someone is struggling. Yeah, reveal the light. Pascal. Claim the bounty. The bounty hunter makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. This attack always hits, does not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deal 36 of bounty hunter's usual damage. After each third enemy killed by the claim the bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of hunt down the prey. If claim the bounty kills the target marked as a prey, the bounty hunter receives 2 action points. Interesting. Until the bounty hunter's next turn, when an ally attacks a target marked as a prey, this attack deals 3 additional damage and gains half of the bounty hunter's current bonuses. Critical hit chance. Okay, hot on the trail. After the ally... Well, the bounty hunter designates an enemy in tensile radius as trailed and finishes the turn. Oh no. And snare. The bounty hunter sets a trap on a free cell in tensile radius around them. Any enemy entering tensile radius around the trap activates the trap. Enemy within tensile radius around the trap suffer 12 direct damage and must pass agility test resistance -6 penalty, become immobilized. Bounty hunter gains plus agility bonus movement points at the beginning of the next turn. Prey the target matters very much small. It's always immobilized until the next turn. Okay, person should about the next attack. During the turn will have 100% of penetration and 6 armor penetration. Cool the blood. I don't know, and says ensnare actually sounds not too shabby. Assassin attacks gain 40% dodge to the target if its attack hits, deals addition 18 round damage. Damage increased by twice the percentage of the target's missing wounds. Oh my goodness. Next single target attack will have -50% armor penetration penalty with a minimum 0 armor penetration and +10 lethality. Death Whisper makes an attack that does not count towards the limit of attack pattern and does not block the assassin movement but deals only 25% of assassin's usual damage. The attack is successful, the target suffers the hemorrhage effect. At the beginning of each target's turn, they will suffer 9 rendering damage that ignores armor and deflection. Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, Assassin becomes the lowest priority target for the enemy attack. That poised to strike. Assassin makes enemies suffer -12 armor, -2 defense, and in the end of Assassins if is only 1 enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains 12 dodge. Dance Macabre. The assassin dashes in straight line up to 4 cells, suffering -6 less damage from attack of opportunity and gaining 12 dodge against the enemy they dash through until the assassin's turn. The assassin has not dashed through any enemies. At the end of the turn, they gain cover efficiency. Death Whisper. Additional attack. Oh, wait a minute. Fresh injury? Really? We need to heal that one. One god. Well, until the start of the next turn, the one god gains damage deflections against ranged attack equal to numbers of stock of unyielding beacon. The one got immune to push and force movement. Okay, provocation. Force enemy in the melee range to immediately attack one god. Force destroy the one god. Choose an ally and all enemies in 3 cell radius around this ally must take willpower resistance with -15 penalty or failed test. The one god becomes a priority target. Okay, follow my lead until the start of the next attack. One god and all the allies gains +16 damage, 16 armor penetrations against enemies in 2 cell radius around one god. Balrog Reed, the one god and their allies in 3 cell radius around them, +3 number of unyielding beacon stacks, temporary wounds. All affected targets suffer -50 less damage from next attack. Defensive stance. Whenever the vanguard parries an enemy attack, they immediately make an attack opportunity with -20 penalty to weapon skill. Or Bulwark. I guess Bulwark would be nice. Ooh. Hello. Wait a minute. Combat. No. Oh, yes. Or Combat Master. No melee superiority bonuses. Yeah, Combat Master. Okay, we'll do it like that. Now.
Whisper and be heard.
Heal up a lot, please. I don't want him to get permanent injury. What's that? Colonel Barker. This young man is clearly making every effort to look dropped. His fashionable clothes are particularly new and his hair is well groomed. What ruins the impression is the poorly scrubbed off oil stains from his leaky implant and fit of the jacket, which was clearly made for someone else. Come on, all. You're right. Footfall Incognito. See yourself, the best collection of Xenos on Footfall. What kind of collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts caught red-handed, and they were attempting to commit evil against Imperium, but right now they're harmless. Our cages can withstand their rage, but I wouldn't recommend getting too close. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants in makeup. The man smiled dims, but only for a moment. Not Xenos, you say? Sure, there might be some mistake. I'll check the shipping list for myself. His words are oozing with greenish yellow hoods, so he's lying. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment are lucrative precisely because billions of Imperium subjects have never encountered a Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. That's what I was taught, and I can see the lesson was truthful. Oh, yeah, she's absolutely right. I will buy all the captives from you. He thinks for a month. That can be done, very much so. So the entire collection will cost you the sum. One profit factor lost. No, that's fine. Those guys should not suffer in the cages, I guess. If they are not Xenos. Even, you know, there was kind of one book.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, not even one book where Xenos was not that bad, actually. Okay, it's time to visit. Yeah, Lich. G. Anything to see here? No, I guess not. Oh, Vadan Takara the Lich. My patience, you remember the way out dismissed. The tall man in Austro grey clothes makes a show of looking past the woman's he's addressing. Vladime. Her face looks familiar. What Aji put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets out an ostentatious sight Then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladimir? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days. Vladimir, so you don't remember? Then the help will remind you. Guards escort her out. God. Hey, Dari, move. The massive guard leans toward the woman and says in the low voice, Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrow at the Amasekos and thank your lucky stars you were able to talk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. First an insult, now threats. I see Gertley and tact are no longer value commodity on footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself better deal. Something strange going on. Tall man who has long silence notice your presence is studying you intently. Vadan Toka, leech of footfall, let us please proceed to my office. Spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. Certainly, let's go. Please follow me. I'm not going to, swing before everybody's eyes, then I'm rogue trader. Maybe next time. While you are engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take a measure of Leech Tokara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, and Dove, he's used to people always listen to what he says. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. Let's talk about business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. I've gained some experience for what I know. Thank you, Leech. A terrible loss for all of us. I hope that under your guidance the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. I'm impressed by your prudence. Your decision to arrive on Footfall Incognito without announcing either the death of the previous rock trader or your own status is what's quite wise. The rumors will spread sooner or later. It is impossible to keep secret something that known to the thousands of people serving on the watch, but for now you are free to reap the benefits of anonymity. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of figures such as yourself. Who was that woman Wardens threw out? A dead woman walking. Some, however, still can see Jai Haydari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. I know those types. It's strange, a small-time hustler, even particularly audacious one, wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as Leech of Footfall. What seems strange still is that Leech knows the small fry by name. Oh, yeah, by the way. She's irrelevant, since I'm the one in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. Oh, sorry guys. I need some sip of tea. I just had a beautiful breakfast. I know, maybe first time in a couple of years I've made myself to have the breakfast. And oh gosh, it was wonderful. And now I want to sleep. Okay, I'm the one in control of this situation on Footfall, so all is happening on Footfall is because you've made it, yeah? Okay. I was attacked right in the docks. An outrageous stunt as shown of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters, impossible to predict or preempt. They simply happen. Oh yeah, we want the access to the locked territory, locked down. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me, when I say that there is a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You are attacked by the latter. The answer are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leaders is more akin to an ideology, a rebel rouser who calls at people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later we will find him and have him stunk up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. I would like, I would like to know about Anwar's gang, why they haven't been dealt with yet. He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't got around the Anvars yet. This detrimental as they are, there are no prayers. When the leader dies, the rest will scatter. I'm sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Your words seem to perplex him for a moment, but his face remains cold. Oh, that? Yes, her death was a regrettable development. He don't really care. Yeah. Has Proctor Antar visited you recently by any chance? Shortly before you did, he was interested in certain sensitive information which I happen to possess, and he also required access to the doc agitators containing login and administration data. Naturally, I offered my full cooperation and provided the esteemed arbitrator with a designated area at the dock where they could walk away from the bustle and din of the crowd. I assume that is where the proctor at the moment. What the situation in the region? Problem: Xenos raidings are growing more frequent, raid is suffering, and fringe walls are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of Imperium forces in the Kronos Expanse has departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There has been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with the astropods, that is not entirely out of our ordinary. Still, we are not yet alone. From several of those worlds hit by Xenos attacks, I've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary account lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Coronos Expanse, and I await news for the victories with great anticipation. So, in the Coronos Expanse there is Adeptus Astartes. Okay. Have there been any Xenos attack on Footfall? No, they haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the least weapon on board would make for decent fighting force. And that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station customs officials. For us here, Xenos are more of source of income than threat. Vadim phrases gauging your reaction. I do not approve fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connection with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xenos considerably. I will see to it that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. What sort of patronage, now we are asking, what sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not military protection, but different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted roads and ships vanishing during the short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Galaxy sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The ships in the same through the maw from the other side was struck by temporal anomalies. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space time. Yeah, I failed low warp. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is repair shipyard and trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipment, especially food shipment. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House Von Valances would assist by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you're asking for help. Naturally, I tried contacting other rock traders, but the terms of House Choda would have bleed Footfall dry, and as the esteemed Caligos Winterscale, instead of food shipment from him, I received a transport, the Navika, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Folstone. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale, and so I put my faith in you, the third and the last of Footfall's allies. So what are the terms of this deal? It's simple. Delivery of food shipment from your fertile worlds, Janus, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with the jewel of the Von Valances protectorate in exchange for fair payment. Oh my god! Get on your knees and ask properly, then I will. Oh my god. The payment will be unfair, as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge. Do we have a deal? Why would Footfall agree to such a deal? By accepting it, we would anger the esteemed Incendia Choda without gaining anything. Let's discuss more realistic prospects for our partnership. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in kind or becoming your patron. No. This one, no. Very well, I will help you with food shipments. Yeah, okay. I am immensely obligated, your lordship. I assume you're going to need time to get the shipment up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. What's happening in Shadow Quarters? Why is there a quarantine? Oh, that's really interesting one. Oh, that who knows? It could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps the two families that started it all just came down with food poisoning at the same time. We're on the space station. The best solution here is to isolate the area and wait for problem to resolve self. I wish to help people in the quarantine zone. I will have medicine delivered to them from my ship. I can bar you from doing so, but I can't help but know that it's not the wisest course of action. With all due respect, your lordship. I have some questions about Footfall. Rest assured. Oh my goodness. I guess I want. I just didn't read other options. Okay, never mind. Rest assured, I will be candid. My lips are bound by the oath of service. What exactly interests you on Footfall? This dope of merchant, Xenotech traders, and only few bandits. With what odds were you referring to? There is a certain custom on Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives at the station and docks is considered to be absolute ruler and the liege their loyal servant. That makes me your servant. Okay. However, as long as you remain incognito, it will be difficult for you to use this privilege. Keep this in mind if you wish to communicate with the less knowledgeable inhabitants of the station. For them, you are ordinary visitor to Footfall. Well then, I won't abuse my right. And I in turn will remember your gracious attitude. I'll remember it when the esteemed Caligus Metescal returns to discover that Footfall is not longer under his patronage. He will be displeased upon finding his demands encouraged upon, and will try to take it back. The Caligos Mentescale displeasure is very hazardous phenomenon. A fight between two rogue traders will ensure, and as ridiculous as it may sound, its outcome will most likely depend on the allegiance of the station humble liege. Something tells me you used to be a bit of bandit yourself. You aren't wrong, my past was long and bloody, but in the end I rose from running a gang that had stalked its claim to treatment filter station to becoming the leech of footfall. Many died to make this possible, and those who survived figured it would be more convenient to put me at the head that continues the slaughter of the truth war. I can only hope that my elevation and the peace that came with it have done the station good. Mm. Yeah. There is a sound logic to having a sharpest man to run the station. That the administrator would install some pitiful clerk instead. Something like that. I appreciate your breadth of thinking. In this day and age, few choose to allow themselves such a thing. Who holds the reins of Zinegut's trade? The Kasbali Commission, the criminal syndicate that has seized control of the entirety, oh my god, of the gold trade in the sector. Xenos creations are high demand, and they have, and so every single colony has Kasbalik an agent or two. Opposing their commercial interest is a lot more dangerous than using their merchandise. A pale ghost of smile appears on his lips. Still, making friends with this organization is profitable, as it's dangerous to make enemies of them. And it just so happens that I've managed to earn their trust on footfall. And on footfall, they conduct their business under my watchful eye. No, yeah. I have no more questions. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Here, I am the main dealer of the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business and footfall trader of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note, for example, Reverend. We already saw him. This servant of the ecclesiarchy is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem like becoming his competitors. If you're looking for a good that can entertain you, find Octavian and establishment called Adeptus Asmasius. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and processed as a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to put your hair signature drink. It means for common footfall rebel to the screening clientele. Oh my god, I don't. Let's get down to business. I'm interested what you have. Let's buy this one. Ooh, Eldari plasma grenade. Energy damage. Okay, 50 profit. Really? Oh my god. 888 sniper rifle with toxins, 15 range. Oh my god. 66 profit. Just let's take it and let's put it somewhere under the pillow. 18, 20, 42. Pierce bolter. Price is bolter. 1521. Oh, that's a huge one. Command bracelets. If the word deals damage to an enemy, forcing that enemy to move, this enemy suffers 1/3 additional warp damage for each cell they move during the worst turn. Heretical. Oh. Drukhari. 200 melee. Okay. Fusion. Only single shots. 8 range. Okay. Dark lens. Heavy weapon. Laser weapon are effective against targets in cover. 2028. Then, oh my goodness, that's huge one. Heavy stab. 12 rate of fire, 3/6. That's not a lot, but 12 rate of fire. Whoop stuff. This is for navigators. Liars gains precision bonus, additional movement points on their first turn. Infusion. Allies targeted by navigator powers gains 9 bonus to all their characteristics until the end of the navigator's next turn. This bonus stacks. Yeah, interesting one. Storm bolter. Ooh. Another one sniper rifle. Oh my god. Bane of Sorrow. 62 profit. Red crystal staff for navigators. Oh my god, so much stuff in there. I don't need this one. Add the cargo. This one also will add the cargo. This one. Okay. We have this one for you. This one for you. Okay. Unyielding beacon ability. Unyielding beacon, I'm not sure what's that. Attack against one guard, grants them 1 stack of unyielding beacon. Oh. Okay. Do I need this one? Bonus to resolve from unyielding beacon ability. Let it be. Not really. Greetings yellow, down to business. Other matters demand my attention. No. Oh my god. I keep missing. Bandit, yes, is in a threat. Few deals on the station. After this one, no. Okay, so maybe I missed the opportunity to enter those. Yeah, okay, never mind. Huh? Lord Captain, I'm pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failure have been resolved. The warship is ready to depart footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions and there are all a number of issues that need to be addressed. We also received from the Proctor Salmona Antal, the arbitrators whose squad were driven from Ryan Minos. He has requested an audience with you and said he will be waiting at the Footfall Docks. Okay.
Rise to the top
Okay,
or get
good to
left
know.
in the dust.
Okay, looks like it is time, guys. For today, I thank you for watching this episode, and as always, wishing you a good day, and I will see you really soon. Bye bye.